So we have word in now that Nike has suspended online sales in Russia. Nike has announced that it's no longer taking online orders in its Russian language website as the business continues to be affected by the fallout from Russia's military attack on Ukraine. A message that greets shoppers on Nike's site front page loosely translates to Nike currently cannot guarantee product delivery to customers in Russia. Purchases on the Nike.com website and Nike app are temporarily unavailable in this region. Visit your nearest Nike store. So, I mean, as always, we aren't really here to speak on what you should or shouldn't think is right or wrong about anything in the world. We're just kind of talking about just what goes on overall, just like kind of our view on it. But I know that there are some other major corporations like Apple. I think Apple's one of them that's entirely just kind of cut off their business.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So
interesting.
So they halted all their business. Nike's more so just like pointing customers towards their stores is what it looks like. But Nike hasn't commented on its future intentions with Russia yet. So what are your thoughts on this? And do you see more brands like continuing like down this road?
That's interesting. I actually didn't know about this article. When you first brought it up to me, I thought it was Nike purposely like cutting off sales due to Russia's actions on Ukraine. But now hearing that, it just sounds like they're just having trouble with shipping and getting it up on their online.
I think it was more so like they're worried that they won't be able to get products in Ukraine.
Right.
In
Russia. Okay.
Like with all the stuff going on.
See, I thought it was
they
more.
They don't want to get products into Russia and they're trying to
Right.
Yeah.
Right. See, I feel like I don't know if it's gonna be either. I don't know if they're doing it like they're blaming it on the shipments and something similar like that, and then they're just saying that, or
I don't know. Shreyas just said Adidas is going to stop selling Russian soccer jerseys. And did you see like it's just a whole like domino effect. Like all Russian Olympic athletes have been suspended. Can't go. Can't compete in the Olympics. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
You train your whole life to be an Olympian. And now your country goes to war.
Yeah, I mean,
now you can't compete in the Olympics.
I know, you and I talked about YouTube. I mean, we're obviously in the YouTube business as well, and they stopped all state-funded, monetization for any of them.
Oh, for Russia.
Yeah, for Russia. So it's kind of cool that businesses have the ability to do that. I don't know if Nike's actually doing it because of Russia's actions, or is it just because of the whole entire.
Action, they're like, hey, we can't really do anything, so let's get out in front of this.
I kind of feel like this is like their soft way of doing it without causing too much harm against anyone. They're like, hey, we can't do it because there is a war happening. It's not because, hey, we don't want to sell your product because you are at war. So I don't know about that. Like, it seems like a little kind of PR stunt here, but it's pretty interesting what's going on over there. I think it's crazy. It's
interesting to see all the stuff that's happening too, because like we also talked about is Ukraine doesn't have like any allies, so it's like they're not going to come to
they're basically on their own.
Basically on their own, but you see all these other people like. All these other places.
It's especially with social media now. It is kind of crazy the amount of things that you can see on, especially on TikTok and social media, on this Ukraine kind of situation that's happening is insane. You can really see you can be like right into the war. It's none of these wars have ever been like that.
No, that's the weirdest. That's a really great point. Right? It's super weird.
All these different perspectives on it.
Dude, that's the thing. That's super weird. You read those comments for a second, but like, I just can't believe the age that we're in, because this translates to everything. It's weird because it's like a microcosm of everything. Like, the professional NBA athletes never had to deal with social media. Never had to deal with all this backlash, never had to deal with anything along those lines. But now you get it now. Like the saying where, coaches get fired for like hitting their players and stuff like that. You used to not see it. You see a coach hit their player. You see Bruce Arians smack someone on the head. You see Antonio Brown. Like if it's not really, really broadcasted and just pushed out there, nothing ends up happening.
Yeah.
Same thing with like 10 years ago, you had the whole John Gruden email thing. Like that would have just been, hey, wipe that under the rug. Don't do that stuff. Now it's get him out of there. We want a new coach. We want new everything.
Yeah. Everyone's got a camera and everyone can stream it to the internet just like that instantaneously. But it's crazy. But thanks so much for watching this clip of the Laced Up Show.
To watch the full episode, click here. To subscribe for more sneaker related content, click here. But until next time, peace.